Hi, I'm Courtney Grunwald, and this is my audience. My speech is called Homosexual Couples Should Be Able to Adopt. Towards the end of 2011, Mark and Jeremy finally decided to adopt a child after going back and forth on whether they should or not. They didn't believe it would be achievable for most homosexual couples. They looked up different websites and their reviews, and there were only a few that seemed reasonable. There was one website in particular that had caught their eye when applying. When they submitted their information to one of their approved adoption websites for homosexual couples, they got a reply the very next day about how the process works and how that website has helped gay couples in the past successfully adopt. After talking on the phone with one of the employees through the website and feeling very safe with their choices, they filled out the final documents. The process after that was flawless. They were always ensured that someone would be available to call if they had any questions or needed to be reassured they were making the right choice, in which all questions were answered and they were getting very excited for the day they would match with a birth mother. In less than a week, the two matched with a birth mother and they came in contact with each other. All three of them talked every day and became very close to one another. In January 2012, they made arrangements to meet up with the birth mother. They all went out to dinner and discussed what parts of the birthing process they were comfortable allowing them to be part of. The mom wanted them to be as much as a part of the delivery process as they wanted to, which put them at an ease and made them feel even more special. When approaching the due date, they got an unexpected call. Emma Kate was being delivered early because of complications. They drove to the hospital as soon as they could and had arrived later that day. Seeing Emma for the first time was the best feeling ever. She came out 4 pounds and 3 ounces and at 18 and a half inches long. They were so happy with their gut decision on signing up to adopt and sticking with it. They then adopted another child 18 months after and then 14 months after that one. They now have a loving family of 5. 2 daughters, Emma Kate and Gracie Marie, and 1 son, Jim Jr. This story and many others like it has helped change and influence the lives of same-sex couples and the children they choose to adopt. Many children are put into foster homes at a very young age. They aren't given the right to be able to choose who their parents were. They just want to be in a loving family with 2 loving parents. It shouldn't matter who is able to become a parent unless they are a felon, abusive in any way, or cannot pass a drug/alcohol test. Many parents put up for adoption the kids they don't want, like disabled children, children with diseases or cancer, or just because they can't financially support them. These children have a right to be in a family who love them and who can take care of them. 60% of gay and lesbian couples adopt across races, which is important given that minority children in the foster system tend to remain. Also, more than half of the kids adopted by gay and lesbian couples have special needs. The same-sex couples should be able to adopt children because there are no mental or physical differences in children growing up with same-sex parenting. Same-sex couples are more motivated and committed to being a parent. There have been studies done to prove that it is less likely that children of same-sex couples could grow up to be any more sexually experimental than children of conventional parents. Studies also show that these children of same-sex parents do not grow up to identify as homosexual either, as many courts of law portray. Though children also grow up with the same education and show the equivalent intelligence as their peers. At the same time, these children are showing signs of being bullied and being taunted while in school because of who their parents are. These families are also at risk when adopting because they are not allowed to become a family in some states in which they cannot have certain insurance coverages, certain health benefits, and other essentials families normally use. Some of the complications are legal recognition of a child's relationship to both parents, joint or co-parent adoption, access to employer-based health insurance, ability to be involved in a child's education plan or even sign permission slips, ability to travel with a child, visitation rights and or custody of children if a relationship ends, or if one partner dies, the right of the surviving partner to maintain custody of the child. This is why same-sex couples should be able to adopt.